Hey everyone, so let's dive into a real modern day mystery. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That friend who you see all the time in real life, but online, they're a complete and total ghost.
Right? We all have one. You go to their profile and it's a ghost town. No vacation pics, no selfies, not even one of those look what I'm eating shots. It seriously makes you wonder, what is going on there?
It's honestly like they signed up for the internet, took one look around, and then immediately enrolled in the Digital Witness Protection Program. And hey, maybe that person is a friend. Or maybe it's you. But here's the real kicker. This whole thing, it isn't really about being shy or afraid of getting attention. Not at all. For a lot of these people, it's actually a very deliberate, intentional choice to just opt out. And the psychology behind that choice is pretty fascinating. It turns out, psychologically speaking, these individuals usually fall into one of three main groups. You've got the self-sufficient, the judgment dodger, and the authenticity architect. And I bet as we go through these, you're going to have a name pop into your head for each one. So let's kick things off with our first type, the self-sufficient. Honestly, these people are just operating on a whole different level of confidence. To put it simply, these are the folks who just don't need a constant stream of likes and comments to feel good about who they are. You know? Their identity isn't tied to some algorithm or what the public thinks. Their confidence just isn't fueled by strangers tapping a little heart icon. Their self-worth, that comes from the inside, not from a comment section. Sure, they might post someday, but let's be real. It's probably not going to be today. Okay, let's move on to our second type. And this is one I think a lot of us can probably relate to, at least a little bit. The judgment dodger. I mean, let's be honest about it. When you post a picture, you're basically putting up a sign that says, "Here's my face world, have at it." For the judgment dodger, that invitation feels less like a fun party and more like a high-stakes psychological obstacle course they have zero interest in running. You see, they've already done the mental math. They know that a few seconds of validation from a like just isn't worth a whole day of overthinking every little thing. Who saw it? Why did that person's cousin like it? What does it all mean? It's a whole spiral they'd just rather avoid. So they're not being dramatic, they're just proactively protecting their peace. And this brings us to our final group, which, I gotta say, might be my personal favorite, the authenticity architect. These are the people who just fundamentally refuse to turn their life into a performance. For them, there is a very, very hard line between actually living an experience and producing that experience for an audience. And just think about that for a second. The moment you decide to post something, your focus totally shifts, right? It goes from, wow, this feels so good, to, I wonder if this looks good. For the architect, an experience is meaningful all by itself. Their memories are lived in, not curated for content. Their main goal isn't to rack up a bunch of engagement numbers. It's to collect genuine, unfiltered moments. It's so simple, really. They are chasing memories, not metrics. So after looking at all three of these types, it kind of forces us to zoom out a bit and ask a much, much bigger question about our own habits online. And it really all boils down to this. When you post something, is your main motivation to genuinely share a moment and connect with people, or is it, maybe even subconsciously, a way of asking for proof from everyone else that the moment was valuable? See, here's the thing. People who choose not to post aren't sitting around questioning the value of their experiences. In fact, in a lot of cases, it's the exact opposite. They don't post because they already know the value, and they don't need anyone else to sign off on it. So it's a question really worth asking yourself the next time you're about to hit that share button. Are you actually sharing a moment, or are you looking for proof that the moment even mattered in the first place? So which one of these rings true for you? Are you more of a self-sufficient type, a judgment dodger, or an authenticity architect? Drop your answer in the comments below. And hey, no judgment here. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just interesting to see how we all handle this crazy digital world.